love about a good compost pile? It's the smell. It's rich, it's earthy. You can tell there's a lot of life in there. That smell is soil biology at work. But you want to know something really interesting? Plants do something very similar every single day in the ground. They aren't this passive participant in the soil ecology that we think they are. After all, they survived thousands of years without our help. No, they actually manage their root zone to get the nutrients and the environment that they want. They release compounds, they release sugars, amino acids, and proteins. These are called root exudates, and these root exudates feed the soil food web. Let's take a closer look under the surface at what's happening.
Okay. Plants take carbon from the atmosphere through photosynthesis, and then they send a significant portion of that carbon into the soil. In fact, plants can release, on average, 20 to 40% of those sugars they produce into the soil through their roots. And I've seen this as high as 70% at certain times of the year also. These sugars attract bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms, creating a highly active zone around the roots called the rhizosphere. And it is one of the most biologically active places in the soil. Microbial populations here can be 100 to 1,000 times higher than the surrounding soils. These microbes are drawn to the sugars released by the plant. They consume this carbon and they begin to grow and multiply. As microbes grow, they take in nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus, storing them in their bodies. At this stage, those nutrients are held in biological form. Then larger organisms like protozoa and nematodes consume the bacteria. As they feed, nutrients are released back into the soil in plant-available form right in the root zone. Then plants can actually change the types of compounds they release depending on what they need. This allows them to recruit specific microbes that help access certain nutrients, for example, iron. Plants can also influence the chemistry around their roots. Bacteria tend to create a more neutral to slightly alkaline condition, while fungi often release organic acids that help unlock nutrients. This creates a dynamic, balanced environment right where the plant needs it. When biology is functioning, nutrients are cycled right around the root. But without biology, inputs can build up as salts and the plant loses control of the system. And the system only works when there are living roots in the soil. No roots means no exudates, and no exudates means the biology slows way down. That's why keeping living roots in the soil as much as possible is so important for soil health. So when we maintain living roots in the soil through crops, pasture, or like I mentioned before, cover crops, we help sustain the soil biological systems that drive nutrient cycling and soil fertility. So let's go back outside for a minute. At the end of the day, soil is a living system. And the more we understand about soil biology, the better management decisions we can make out in the field. To get a good start on this, go to my website, bydesignsoil.com. I have recently put an introduction to soil biology there as a free download. And you can also check my fact sheets out. I have several fact sheets on soil and plant health. Next time we're going to talk about nutrient cycling. So thank you for watching and see you on the next video.